This is a heads up that this video is not like crazy important. This is not dramatic news. I just thought it was really funny, so I wanted to make a video about it, but I don't want you guys thinking that this is some huge deal or something, and I just want to set the bar right now. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. MrBeast and his fiance are in a tad bit of hot water after some interesting tweets that they had made yesterday. It's bad enough that people are giving him the out that they think he might have been hacked. I don't really think that's the case. I'm gonna show you guys why I don't think that's the case, but before we jump into it, you know I gotta flip a coin. All right, caller right now, heads or tails? And it was tails. Now, if you called tails, I'd ask that you subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and if you got heads, don't worry, I will get your ass next video. I think the best way to start this video off is to just show you guys the tweet right away. So there was one tweet from him as well as his fiance. I'll just start off with MrBeast. So he retweeted this message saying, I think 100, can't say that word, could beat one gorilla. Everybody just gotta be dedicated to this. MrBeast retweeted this and replied to it saying, should I test this? His fiance, Thea, said something similar. She replied to the same tweet and then said, we used to have the Roman Colosseum to test these things. The men yearn for the arena. Someone replied to Mr. Jimmy saying, are you hacked? And that was the common consensus from a lot of people that had seen it. Here are some of those messages. Are you racist, homie? Are you about to say the word? Are you hacked? And then, of course, the post was deleted. I say of course because this is the most expected outcome that he would delete it, given the recent history, and I would say maybe the rawness that they are still dealing with at the MrBeast company. It makes perfect sense that they'd immediately try to wipe this off the face of the earth. Now, Drama Alert has seemed to have a clear support for MrBeast, and I think that's made abundantly clear just in the tweet that they have posted, saying MrBeast and fiance quote tweeted the N-word. It is not clear if they were hacked, so trying to give that benefit of the doubt. Now, when it comes to me, I do not think that he was hacked, and I have a very good reason for that. So this post that they retweeted, the I think 100 gentlemen could beat one gorilla, everybody just gotta be dedicated, this is in reference to a trend that's going on right now. MrBeast loves riding trends. I think the best example of this was him riding the Squid Games trend, which became a huge big deal, and now they have the Beast Games. Well, this trend, 100 men fighting a gorilla, has been blowing up on TikTok. I watched a few videos this morning on the pooper. Like, I saw this trend happening and then came down to see the message that was sent out. Example video, when I waited to be the 100th person in the 100v1 gorilla, and we're at man number 96, and I still see he's ripping limbs clean off. Just a ton of traction on TikTok. Like I said, I had seen a couple this morning, and if they're just showing up in your feed, you know it's big. Just goofy stuff like this. It's 100 men versus one gorilla, and you're the first to go. Yeah. But number two, the tweet itself is very much in character of Jimmy. Should I test this? Like, that very much is in the spirit of how he talks about trends that are happening. Like, oh, should I do this? Should we do a Squid Game? Should I test this? I can't really speak for Thea's tweet because I don't see anything that they post, but just the fact that it's the same tweet between the two of them leads me to believe maybe they both had seen it or something. This is very much what Jimmy does. He loves to ride trends, and so he was trying to do like a funny, oh, should I test this? And I just think he may have not been paying attention to how it looks, right? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with him retweeting something that says the N-word. He's not saying it. It could just be a funny tweet. I don't know. Is it weird? Oh, yeah, it is definitely weird. Like, I am sure there are so many people talking about this, you know, 100 men fighting a gorilla, but the fact that he took one that has the N-word and then he replies to it saying, should I test this? Now, look, I've said this before. I'm not gonna knock somebody for having comedy that's edgy or like racist, sexist. You know, it's like there's comedy for everything. But I don't think it was intentional or that he was maybe thinking of the scope of this white dude asking if he should test putting 100 African-American gentlemen against a gorilla. I don't know if he really was thinking about how that looks, how that sounds, really. I figured after all the hot water that they have landed themselves in over the last couple of months, you know, all that, you would think they maybe hired like a secondary guy, and before a tweet goes out, they just have him check it and go, hey, do you think this could cause issues? And then he could look at it, like, and genuinely could just be like a guy they pulled off the street, just someone with some decent common sense. And then our random street goer, Daryl, can take a look at the tweet and go, oh, you are writing, should I test this? About 100 black men fighting a gorilla. Oh, it has the N-word in the tweet? maybe don't. I just want to make this clear. I'm not thinking that Jimmy is racist for retweeting the N-word or anything like that. This is, for me, it's not about race. For me, it's not about sleuthing out and like doing this like virtue signal about this. I genuinely think this is just funny. This is not to like suggest that Jimmy is racist or anything like that. This does nothing in terms of supporting that. He retweeted someone that said the N-word and it was about a trend. Like I don't really care about that. I think the way he frames it is really funny, asking, should I test this? The reason I found this funny and wanted to make a video about this is because I'm just blown away that it's real. Like that he would actually tweet that with all of the history, with all of the hot water that they have gone through. It is just mind-blowing that he tweeted it. Cause like there are gonna be people there that are thinking he's racist for making this tweet, and it's gonna be a lot of people. Like it blew up. He deleted the comment. There was backlash. Like it blows my mind that there was not a second person that checked this over. Cause I know if they just had one other person look this over, that tweet never would have come out. Like I've already seen in the past, like some of his philanthropic work in Africa, things like that. Like people have talked about him being like a white savior. I don't know if that's a joke or people are taking that seriously. I rarely look that deeply into things, but I know there's a big group of people that do. And I know that Jimmy knows that. I know that his entire company understands that, or at the very least, they should have been well acquainted after they were recently educated by that PR crisis management team. It just feels obvious to me that that should not have been posted, but it did. And I'm interested to see if he's going to say anything about it, or I mean, he'll probably just ignore it, which is going to be the best course of action because then it will die down and people will just move on. But I'm interested to hear what you guys think. This is truly not a big deal, but there wasn't any crazy drama happening, so I figured I'd have a bit of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.